Boom, boom! Welcome back to the channel. This is Kenry here. Got a trip for you today. Grand Summoners, you might have seen some videos on this already. They're coming out with a collab here in February for Goblin Slayer. So if you're a fan of the anime, and I am definitely a big fan of the anime, thought the first season was excellent. Quite possibly one of the best animes of all time. They're having a collab with Grand Summoners, and it's starting in February. I did not have an account before, so I have immediately started to build up my account here. They've got some event. They got a nice event going on here. What it to support for the second anniversary. Let me see here if I can get to the summons. Yeah, here it is. Now in the summoning, it's what it is it's called a forever summons. It's running until April 10th. What it is basically is each day you'll get a pull, okay? And it's going to be, it's going to be, a 5 star, and it's going to be one top level characters here. These are all the fires that are available. These are all of the water, and then so forth, light, dark, so forth, and so on. But each day you get one pull free, and then if you want to take the unit, you go for it. Today was my first staff. I drew Forbidden Knowledge. Cat didn't take him, but if I wanted to take him, I would decide on this and do it. But I didn't want him, so tomorrow I'll be able to roll again, and you just keep rolling until you get whoever you want, and it's good until April 10th. So it's not like so that's what April 10th. So that's going to be like 40, almost 40 some pools. So hopefully you get a unit that you like. They've also got a banner up for one of their new characters. He's got an event with him. His name is Kane. I did pull on the Kane banner, just to see what it was like, and I managed to pull him actually. So I was extremely impressed with that. I've got him as my leader right now, and he's Kane, 5 star, ultra rare. And I'm working on leveling him up right now. I also got fairly lucky on that same pool. I got Solitary Wolf Mercenary. He evolves into the Assassin Sly, so I'm hoping to evolve him and pretty much on that. So we'll see. I also pulled a Gunslinger Zek and Magical Knight Miznya. She does pretty good. She has an extremely fast. Her art skill sets immensely fast. I mean, I'll be able to use her art skill like maybe 4 or 5 times inside of a standard battle, which is just awesome. So that's what I'm running right now. Um, I'm not very far along. I'm only ranked 17. I'm just learning how to level up the characters. You go into you just click on whichever character, and you go to enhance, and then you select, and then you choose. You want to choose water since he's water, and just they've got all these eggs and stuff that you can use as well. You don't have to use the same one, but just set right there and see that's not going to take him up hardly at all because those are characters. They've got these special units called they're the eggs, right here. These right here, eggs. And you can see that took him all the way up to 21. It's just I'm still phasing out and what I want to make sure about which one I want to use right now because Kane and the Wolf Mercenary, they're 5, and the other two are four characters. So I'm just working through the levels right now, bringing them up, getting familiar with the game because I have not. This is the first time I've ever had an account with it. I have not played it before, but there was a video. FG3000 had a video on it today, and when he mentioned the Goblin Slayer, I was like, "Ooh, well, I'm in," because I really did enjoy the Goblin Slayer anime. So this is summon. This is summon game. So The event is I've already completed all the main levels of the event, so it's not very difficult. Um, I've already got 405 of the little medallions. You just have to keep running that over, and then after you've done that, you go back to town and go into the town and go to the alchemist, and then you just do an exchange, and you can exchange those. Um, Go into the dark fall, and then you can exchange those units. Not that one. Spy in the Shadows exchange this one, and you can exchange. You change them. You can get limited potions. Stealth blade and an ashy. All kinds of weapons. Some specialty. Equipment. Get some monster fangs. Wands, things. Just basic stuff. Anything that you might need, but you can. It seems like you're pretty good. Um, but it's not hard to complete. I haven't been able to complete the EX, of course. I only got him about 3/4 before I died, but I'm not. I'm new, so I'm just leveled up. So that's not surprising. But yeah, so it's a pretty good game. Very interesting. I've never played. It's a straight summoner game, so what you're looking for is the characters that you can get. But they do have a lot of them. But yeah, it is having a Goblin Slayer, and that does come out in February. So if you're gonna, if you're going to, if you want to do, do good inside that event, because I'm assuming we'll probably be able to get him as a character. Maybe several of the characters from the anime might be available for the pool. So I just want to make sure I got him up, leveled up. Get him at least since these are pretty high level characters already. Just get them up to their max levels and start looking into it and see what's needed to awaken and um, get them powered up so that they'll be able to beat the event on the max levels. So yeah, so that's it. So it's Grand Summoners is the name of the game. You can get downloaded. It's on Android. Just to Google Play. Just look for Grand Summoners. But yeah, so it is coming out. So I've been playing through. Let me show you what the battle's like here. I'll just go do one of the quests. And the ruins of Salunia. So basically, you have your four. You can do it as auto. I'm still working on getting equipment. Equipment is not something that you. They do have a pool. Each day you get a pool for equipment that you want to. Different types of equipment that you can use for different characters, and when you choose on it, it'll do it, or you can do it manually. See here, arts is already active. Um, yeah, this thing. Sometimes you get it 3 or 4 times a game or a match, and it's just the weirdest thing. See, there it is again. So I'm just sitting here, you know, uh, you can sit here and spam it. I don't know what's up with her. The others will come, but will eventually come up. But usually the fight's over before we have a chance to utilize hers, but not hers. She's got it up all the time. So and it does pretty good damage too. So it's not like it's a level. It's not like it's difficult. And but yeah, Kane is the max here. I did auto. Uh, for the these are the ones that I chose to put in there. And when I did auto, it chose the same thing. So I'm assuming that that's the best way to go about it. Um, they do have an auto function here, as you can see. So it's a pretty good game. I like it. Graphically wise, and it's a summon. It's you get a free summon each day, and it's basically a hero collector, and they have pretty good graphics. So I haven't. It'll be interesting. I'd like to see how the Goblin Slayer event plays out, but I do really enjoy the anime, so definitely want to give it a try. But yeah, so I'm still just get the hang of playing the game, um, and moving through. Um, Leveling characters up and things like that to see what goes through. But it seems to be so far seems to be good so far, and they have been fairly generous with what I've seen. So we'll have to see. But yeah, so that's what it is. So I'm just working through the levels right now, getting into the story. It's got a fairly interesting story, surprisingly. So they looks like they did pretty good storyteller. But yeah, I'm just on a beginner level, rank 17. But yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and give everybody a heads up on that. Goblin Slayer is coming. There is not much of a not much in terms of. Let me see if I can find the actual. See if I can find the actual event page for that. It is somewhere up here. Is it the menu? No, not the menu. Where is it? Now they're still focused on the Darkfall event, but there is one screen that you can get which shows the actual, which has the Goblin Slayer event and shows that it's coming in February. So no date as to what time in February, just right now February. So my assumption would be there's 10 days left on the Spy in the Shadows, which is the event that's going on right now. So you still have some days to pull for Kane if you want to, and he's a pretty good character. I got him right here on my main screen. But so my assumption is that 10 days, so that would put like 2/4. So maybe sometime beginning or middle of February is probably when we're going to see it. Or probably when we're going to see it. I'm not sure if they'll go straight into the Goblin Slayer collab immediately after the Spy in the Shadows or not. So I'm not really sure. But this one goes for quite some time. So if you want to go ahead and power through it, the quests don't look to be that difficult. I just haven't done the EX, but I was able to complete the first level all the way up to the EX1, and I got 400 and some. So if I just have to run this a few times, I should be able to get quite a few badges, enough to maybe get his equipment, and that's what I'm going to shoot for, is getting his equipment and getting his weapon. So we'll have to see if I can get that, though. I've got 10 days, so I'm hoping I can get to it in time. There's a lot of other stuff out here. They've got your standard bosses. I did play one of these just to see how bad I got beat, and I got beat pretty bad, so definitely gonna have to level up for that. They have these. I was able to complete these, so that wasn't a big deal. And then in boot camp, I haven't had a chance to run through any of these yet, but yeah, these are the silver birds here. These are the enhancement units. These are what you want to go for. And then golden cats are the ones that get units to sell. And then so they seem to be pretty. They seem to roll things out pretty good. Like I say, I haven't had any issues from that regard. So yeah, I would give it a try. It's definitely a hero collector. So if you're into that type of thing, you might give it a try because you might like it. Okay. So just wanted to give a quick video on that. The Goblin Slayer collab is coming to Grand Summoners. So if you're interested in taking part in that, go ahead and give it out. They also got this event going on where you're guaranteed to get one of the high level. I think they were called Knights of the Blood or something like that. What are they called? Knights of Blood. Yeah, you're guaranteed to get a Knights of Blood. So sounds like a pretty good deal. Okay. So all right, thanks a lot for watching. Go ahead and put a like on the video if you like it, and click on the subscribe button if you want to be notified every time I drop a video. And this is Ken Rear signing out.